black magic has me in its spell.
You know, flying around in the big whale is pretty neat, isn't it? I like going around in this thing. It can't go in the underground because it's too massive to fit, so honestly, most of the traversing I'm doing is actually going to be on the Falcon, because it can get us everywhere we need to go except the moon, and we don't need to go to the moon right now. Well, okay, they want us to go to the moon, but we're not going to yet. First thing on my bucket list is a couple of those extra caves in the underground we just ignored before. But now, there's a lot of fun stuff we can do here. We have this cave way up here in the corner that we hadn't gone to yet, and this is the Sylvian Cave. Now this has some flora on it that hurts us when we touch it, as I'll show you after I get through this encounter here. I'm also going to be fighting all these counters just to get the XP, because, well, I could use some XP before the end of the game, I suppose. But these encounters are a bit easier than stuff we were dealing with, especially on the moon, because you can technically do these pretty early on. Some of these places, anyway. Oh, that dealt with all of the frogs this guy had at his side. I think he's in a bit of trouble. 2,000 more. Yep, he's dealt with. Okay. Yeah, we're a bit over-leveled for parts of the game here. Maybe I should have in these caves earlier on, but oh well. Anyway, this place has these poisonous, I guess, platforms. I don't really know what to make of them, but with Rosa, we learned the float spell, which we can cast on our whole party. So now we're technically floating in midair, and these platforms don't hurt us anymore, so how about that? It makes this dungeon way easier, and there's another dungeon just like this I'm going to be doing later in this part. Oh. It seems I have to cast float on us every floor we go on, but that's okay, it's only 8 MP, and Rosa has a lot. Cure 2 and a heal, and ooh, a charm staff that I don't think anybody can use, maybe Rhea can. Yeah, it is better, I guess, sure. You know, honestly, most of the time, the damage is so minute that I don't really worry about trying to avoid all of it with the float spell. It's not really necessary. Oh god, look at these guys, the Mulbuls or Mulguls or whatever they're called. They're a classic Final Fantasy enemy. I like seeing them back again here. Even if they're really tough to deal with, just because they're annoying status ailments they cast on us. Yep, there's the breath. Cecil is now a confused frog who is silenced. I didn't think I'd be saying that today, but there we are. There we go. We need to heal up Cecil. Now, luckily, because all of the heal stuff is universal in this, it's not like the Phoenix Down stuff. I think we only have to use the one heal spell on Cecil, and he's completely good to go. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Another Cure 2, Cure 3. It seems we're just picking up a lot of items here, and there isn't really a point to this cave, but there is a point, and I'll get to it. By the way, I like because I casted Float on us to avoid the damage. We are now actually floating in the battle. It's kind of a neat touch, but it's also kind of goofy looking how we're all high up there. It reminds me of Beetlejuice for some reason, like at the end of the movie.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner.
Ether in there. We drop down here. And there's clearly something over there on the left, but we have to go around a bit of a ways to get there. We get a lot of strike first. I think it's because we're higher level, and it might be based on like a speed stat or something. Or a luck stat, I don't know. But either way, yeah, we're getting to go first a lot, and we usually two-shot most of these enemies here, at least with the hard-hitting party members. Oh, we have a pathway here that's going to take us down. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to use float with every new floor we go on. It's kind of cumbersome, but you get used to it, I guess. Oh, this is monsters. Okay. It seems we have some traps in here, including some ghosts. The ghosts aren't really that much to worry about, like, yeah, check out that Fire 2 spell. Oh, no. Last ghost here, go ahead and deal with them, Edge. At least I think they've been hurt already, yeah? 800 more, yeah, okay, they've been dealt with. And they were hiding away an elixir. Ooh, I'll definitely take that. Oh, is that what all of these are? All of these chests are monsters? Are you serious? Alright, fine. Oh, whoops, Rosa is now very confused and a frog and everything. That's a shame. Here comes the Blitz. Aha! That'll do a decent amount, take care of one of those guys. Using Berserk on... what? Was that Rosa? I can't tell. Anyway, I think the Mist Dragon's coming through in a moment. Yep, here comes the Mist Dragon's hit. Doing more damage to them. Not too much, honestly. That's not really worth it. Oh, Sight, hey Rosa? What are you doing there? There we go, we got the fight dealt with. I need to use a heal item on Rosa. She's a little messed up right now, but... Kane got a level up, and ooh, the Full Moon Boomerang. Now, would that be a particularly good weapon for Edge? Goes from 108 to 116, hey? I'll take a somewhat better attack, I guess. Also, I like how using the heal does not get rid of our float status. We're still floating. We're still good. Are all of these monsters? I think they are, but I think the treasure is also kind of worth it. I mean, these ghost enemies aren't any problem whatsoever. It's just the statuses we get from some of these guys. Oh, we get to see the little boomerang effect from Edge's weapon. That was also in Final Fantasy III, but I like seeing it again here. Almost got these ghosts here. Virus always deals with one of them in just one shot. There we go. And 4,400 XP. Yep. You got another elixir. You know what? I'll keep taking the elixirs and the good weapons and everything. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. There we go. Edge is a dead frog, but that's okay. We get an Avenger Sword. Ooh. Oh, actually, we're running real low on MP with Rosa. The problem is that heal uses so much MP, because it's like, because it heals everything, I think they made it a little costly. I guess Cecil will take care of the damages then, in that case. But let's see, the Avenger Sword. Currently you have the Ogre Axe, which is 100. But oh, it's one that Cecil doesn't use. Does Edge use it? Edge does not use it. Does Kane use it? Kane does not use it. What the hell? It's a sword nobody uses. Alright, I guess I'll throw it at something. At least it's more useful than the poison axe we got last time that doesn't seem to, and no one seems to wield either. More ghosts dealt with. Is this another elixir? I mean, so far they've all been elixirs on the top chests. Yeah, it sure is. You know what? I'll take it, I guess. And then last monsters here. A couple of centipedes. Ooh, I haven't seen these guys yet. Well, at least they probably won't do the thing that those mobiles or plant guys do to it. Oh! You're telling me they died from 900 damage? Oh, centipede, you're not gonna like the fact that there is a dragoon coming at you from the air. Oh, that's a problem though. Wait, no, we're all floating. I forgot. We're immune to that. Okay. I was worried there because Quake, I believe in the original game that one-shots people, but I forgot we're floating. And then going down this level here. Oh, that was the exit. That wasn't the intended way I meant to take. Alright, I'm gonna go stay at an inn and come back and go the real correct way to go. It seems I made some kind of wrong turn somewhere, but I'll figure out where. Just one moment. Did I not go this way? I might have gone through like some extra wall thing. Or wait, no, I didn't go down here. I went up and through there. I don't think I went in here, though. Yeah, I've definitely not been here. There's a save point. Okay, this is new. I might as well use the save point while we're here. It's kind of interesting that it's like in the middle of just a basic room. It's not like in a special dedicated save room, you know? And that allows us to get this chest, which has an elven bow. Is that better for Rosa? Well, hold on. First we need arrows. Let's see. That is somewhat better. Okay. I'll sell the old bow when we get the chance. Over here we have another cabin and some gold. I'll take it. And then we have another staircase down here. Oh, this is a pathway just for chests with an ether, lightning arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows. Did I miss something again? I might have missed something again. So going back where it came from, do we need to go further up here, perhaps? Oh, I see a staircase up there. Okay, I also see a way to get a chest over here. I might as well. There's a staircase over there. There's so many pathways here. Oh, and this is monsters. Okay. It's the toad guy. Let's just jump him. And you know what? Let's do Blitz. Edge is doing the Blitz. Okay, I think he's done for already because of that. Because most of the... Yep. The toads do not withstand most hits. And I doubt this guy will withstand the virus. Well, he did. And then the arrow? That was enough. Okay. Much easier monster in a box there. And what do we have for that? We have a mute knife and heal. Okay. Not too important, but going down here, we have a chest that way. I'll activate our float again. There's an elixir. Oh wait, could I have just gone through the wall? I always miss the little bits of brown in the wall that are definite indicators to where you need to go through. And that leads... Ooh, this is the bit of wood we saw earlier when on that pathway. Over here we have absolutely nothing in that pot. Okay, and then inside the Sylv Cave here. You are a caller, so you can summon us. We aid you in place of Yang, who is our friend. Great. Rydia learned the Sylph summon, okay. You might have noticed, yeah, Rydia hasn't learned any new calls with all of her level up. She's learned some new spells, but never any calls. And yeah, we found the claws that Yang had. We miss Yang. So if we had come here before the whole Giant of Babel thing, which there was really not much reason to beside the Sylph summon, Yang would have been in bed here, sick. But now that we took care of that part of the story, Yang is gone. Say hello to Yang. Yang needs to rest. He's not here anymore, is he? He might be back home with his wife. And luckily there's a teleport point. But we got our new summon for Rydia, and that's really the focus of this whole part, is getting new summons for Rydia, because that's a lot of the extra post-game content, including in the Cave of Monsters, which you have yet to go to. Also, while I'm in the town in the underground here, I'm gonna go ahead and sell those cat claws we got for Yang. Unfortunately, there's no mechanic, even this late into the game, where we can swap out party members. Yang seems readily able to fight for us, and we still have weapons for him. You know, Palom and Porum, Edward, Sid, like, we can't use any of these characters. This is our last party, and there's nothing we can do about it. But you know what? I do like this party at the very least. I like this party, especially like Rydia, who's very good, and Edge, who has a lot of different things you can do. Rosa's a very useful healer. And you know, Kane and Cecil were the original 2 party members. I guess I wish there was some freedom of choice, because then maybe I'd feel more inclined to play the game a bit more, you know, go back and do more things. Also, I think there's some place in the underground I haven't been yet, but I'll worry about that later. First, I'm gonna go here in this cave, because this is the land of monsters. Yet again, I want to use the float spell with the Rosa. In fact, it's like the same place, but with a bit of a palette swap. I came here on my way from the land of summoned monsters. Let's ask for help. Yet again, we could always go to this cave before, so it's pretty easy. Not a lot of XP here, honestly, either. If I'm gonna do any grinding before the finale, I'll probably be on the moon, where all the real XP is. But we can still get good items, nonetheless. I like how underneath, because the floor is kind of hollow, you can see, like, the next level down. I love that detail. It looks like some sort of weird, like, spider cave, or like some sort of weird playground you'd go to as a kid. I don't know how I equivalated the two, but I did. Deal with it. Going down a level here. I remember now. Let's reactivate that float. Especially in an area like this, where it's just covered in the hurtful platforms. I don't know what these platforms are supposed to be. Like, the original game clearly had lava. But, yeah, I don't know what those are. Hey, it's a hooligan. And there goes the hooligan. Yeah, maybe we were intended to do this a little while ago, but I wanted to save it for when we got the wall spell with Rosa one way or the other, for a specific reason and a specific fight we'll get down to down here. Which we do have the wall spell. Also, it's nice when we have the float spell. We didn't always have that. Let's see, we have a life item there. Oh, come on. I see some chests over there. I'm not going to worry about this conjurer here. And then, oh, how do I get through there? There's a path underneath. Maybe there's some other way. Some secret way. The Cure 3 item. Yeah, there's some sort of secret path here. I like how we can see what's underneath us, but we can't see us. What's up with that? We can go through here. Whoa. Oh, that's weird. Alright, well, we found the items. Another poison axe that we can't use, and another sword for Edge. Let's see. This is an improvement. But is it an improvement on both the longsword, or is it an improvement on the full moon? Oh, it's the same either way. Well, I don't think we can throw the full moon, so I guess let's replace the longsword and we can throw that at something. I know it sounds weird, we can't throw the boomerang, but we couldn't throw the last boomerang we had. I thought we could. I was mistaken. And going down here, we are on basement floor 4. I don't know why they don't specify exactly where we are, but we're in the land of monsters, I think. Some cave of monsters, I don't know. These are all monsters here who can be summoned by callers. Hey, how's it going? You're the first humans to visit here other than Rydia. Really? All the callers of the village missed and I'm the first one, huh? Aside from Rydia? I mean, I know we kind of massacred all those callers, but surely they existed for a while. We are the monsters, and this is our world. Callers can summon us to your world. Yeah, I like that bit of lore that they actually exist and have a life here, aside from just being called into battle every now and then. Also, there's some treasures down here, some gold, some items, good stuff worth picking up. Here we have a rat tail. Hey, wasn't there a guy who wanted a tail earlier? Hi, Rydia. I like how she just has friends here. Oh, look, we got a chocobo and a bomb that can be summoned. That's a cute touch. Rydia, glad to see you back. I kind of like this place, I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot of different buildings here, including we have, ooh, a save point with a bed and everything, might as well. We have a heal and a life. Don't go again. Sorry, we got some duties to attend to. What's this? This is a library. Why don't you study a bit? Sure, I'm gonna check out the weapon store first, though. Hey, weapon store here. We got different weapons for Rydia and for Edge, interestingly enough. We'll try this. It's probably better than her current knife. The Blitz Whip. It is. How about that? We have an armor store here as well. Might as well see what they have. They have an Aegis shield and a sorcerer robe. Ooh, those are expensive. I'm gonna buy them though. I'm gonna buy one for each of those two, and then one for each of those two, I guess. That's most of our money there, but I think it'll be worth it. Go from 69 defense to... That's worse, actually. Shit. I'll sell that back. Okay, well... We go from 51 to 52 with slight improvement of magic. I guess I'll take it. And then this is the wizard robe to the sorcerer, which is better magic and much better defense. Nice. I'm going to do the same with Rydia. Aha! Alright, so overall good purchase. I just bought one too many shields, which I'm going to sell back now. And I'll sell all our older armor as well. Try to make some money. There we go. We have an item store here. Oh, and it's also an inn. Okay, I think we're doing fine in terms of our resources right now. The cave wasn't that hard, because we're a bit over-leveled for it. Here we have the library. Be quiet. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a library. You're right. You know, I think a world of monsters and a library, I just think of Monsters University with that horrifying librarian monster. But anyway, going down another level, we have... Hey! This is the room for the king and the queen. You need Queen Asura's permission to talk to the master. Alright, well, we gotta talk to the queen first. Let's do that. Queen Asura, glad to see you again, Rydia. Please, help us. I'm willing to, but first I must see your worthiness. Do you have enough courage and power to challenge me? We do. We have an optional fight here we can do with both the queen and eventually the king in order to summon them in battle. And Asura's whole gimmick here, as you will see, is that Asura spends the whole time healing herself. Constantly. That's all she does, as a matter of fact. If you can damage her faster than she can heal, then that's one way you can beat her. You can also slow her down if you have the slow spell, which is like, yeah, that works, but it's not great. What we're actually going to do is instead cast a wall on her, so that all of her healing spells instead go to us. And then, congratulations, you've won the fight. She still kind of hurts us. We can undo most of that, plus she's going to be undoing a lot of it since she's going to be healing us now. Cure 3 just goes to Rosa. Yeah, we're pretty much in the clear now. After casting one wall. That's Asura for you. Because now she's like, oh, you hit me? Eh. Her head spins to show the amount of damage she might do in return. The one downside is, of course, we can't do much magic to her now because she's got a wall. But it's fine. We can just hit her a bunch. Oh, she's giving it a cure 4 to Rosa. Yeah, she really just, her whole plan falls apart with a wall. Doing another 1,000 to her. I don't know how much health she has. I doubt it's too much, because they have to make it possible to beat her without wall. Even if it's not recommended by any means. Oh. See, the face she lands on, when we hit her, every time her face spins around, and whatever one she lands on determines how much damage she does. Oh, okay, she did a life spell. What would that even have done for her? Like, she's not gonna die and then come back to life on herself. She's gonna counterattack us a bunch, but we can deal with it. She's doing a cure 4. It's gonna go over to Rydia. Okay, 784 more damage. Ooh, hold on, Rydia. 2,000 more from Kane's jump. You know, I missed the Drain Spear, but that new spear seems really good. Another 1,000 to her. Littleface, and Cecil blocked it. Nice job, Cecil. Let's go ahead and heal some folks, I guess. Let's just heal everyone. Cure 3 on Cecil, who doesn't need it, really. Although, you know, he's got a lot of health now. He's got over 2,000. That's more than Fusoya had on any point. I'm just pairing with Rydia most of the time, because I don't want to hit her, trigger her counterattack. Because, I mean, if I hit her, she's going to counterattack for probably more damage than we actually did with Rydia to us. 2,000. There we go. Whew. A lot of damage, but you know what? We get XP, and now we have the ability to summon Asura. Rydia, you have fine and brave friends. Call me whenever you need my help. And the queen is ready to be summoned for us. You can kind of infer that Asura is able to do kind of healing magic stuff. I'm also going to go stay at the inn before we face the king. Actually, you know what? We have plenty of MP with Rosa. I'm just going to heal all our wounds and then face the king right away. I'm not too worried about him, because I know who he is already. You were the first ones to defeat Asura, but strength alone is not enough to counter evil. You must have an even stronger will to guide your powers towards good. Will you contest me so that I may ascertain the strength of your will? Alright, here we go. So, the king of the monster world is Leviathan. The same Leviathan who crashed our ship towards the beginning of the game, and, you know, it's a point like this when I really wish the monsters had more unique sprites than just the creepy-looking guy or the old-looking dude. Like, I wish we were actually talking to Leviathan in that scene, but instead it's just some old guy. Anyway, he's a water elemental, he's weak to lightning, of course. He has a kind of stretched out and reserved stance, just like, what's his name? Rubicant, that's the name. Anyway, I'm gonna use Indra, since that's apparently Ramu. I'm gonna use Blitz. I'm gonna heal everyone. We're doing good damage. And as always, I'm gonna be jumping with Kain. Pretty standard fight here. Not much crazy going on. I mean, in a way, it's like another Kainazo, because he has the big wave he does of sorts. But Ramu there, or Indra as he's called for some reason, does do good damage. Just keep using all the ninjutsu we can. We didn't use any against Asura, so we got plenty of MP left. And I'm gonna cure the whole party. You know what, let's try summoning the Sylph and see what that's all about. We've yet to do that. Summoning the Sylph, 25 MP to do this, and what do we do exactly? It seems we damage them and heal ourselves. Kind of a neat combo, I like it. It's not a ton of health for us, so it's just like a little bit extra in case you need it by some chance. Here's Big Wave. I think Big Wave is the exact same attack that Kainazo used. It's like the same exact fight in a weird way. Keep jumping, Kain. I'm sure we're close to getting him by now with all the different lightning things we've done. I mean, if you had Fusoyo at this point, you could do really broken spells, but also Fusoya isn't going to be in our last party. This is our last party, so we know for a fact all the XP that would go to him would just be kind of a waste. That's why I wanted to wait to do all this extra stuff until now, even if it is a bit late into the game. I mean, we have one final stretch left of the whole game at this point. Technically, we could just go there and do that now, but I might as well do some of the extra stuff, show it off, you know. 1,500 more damage. He's got a lot of health, though. Imagine this would be very challenging. Oh, there we go. Very challenging earlier in the game. D600 more XP. Kain got a level. You know, technically we could have done this with this party just before Kain was mind-controlled and then brought back. It sure is the power of light. I, master of the summoned monsters, will be your help from now on. Alright, Leviathan's in our ranks. Again, it would be so cool if I was actually looking at and talking to Leviathan right now, but oh well. The summons in this... I mean, they're not quite as big, large scale as they would be in later games, but that's okay. In the meantime, I think that's everything we need to take care of in the summoned world here, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and escape. Can we just use exit with Rosa? I don't know if we can. Let's see. Oh, we sure can. And that takes us all the way out here. Nice. Lots of backtracking taken care of in just that moment. Okay, there's a couple things left in the game. First, I'm going to stay at an inn, of course. There's a couple things left. I'm actually going to go back to the main overworld. We got that rat tail, and that guy, he needs the rat tail in order to do some stuff for us. And go back to the upper worlds. Where was he, anyway? He was, like, on some individual island somewhere, right? Oh, I think we're going to need this again to get there. The Enterprise, along with the speeder from... Edge's hometown. Not Edge, Edward. Too many E names. Here we go. Drop the speeder. Yeah, because I don't think we can land on that island otherwise, so... Hey, we got to use the Enterprise one more time in the game, I guess. You know, it's nice having the original overworld theme back again. It's been a little while. It feels like the game has taken such a tonal shift. Like, when I played this game for the first time, I didn't originally beat it, and the last half of this game feels so bizarre and different. And maybe it's because I didn't beat it originally. Or... whoops. Or maybe it's just because it's a weird left turn that the game takes at this point to space sciencey stuff. It's the rat tail I've been looking for. Okay, take the ore. So this guy gives us the adamantium from Marvel Comics, I guess. We need to take that adamantium back to the underground for a special item. Let's take this back here. Oh, I got an encounter again. And we're gonna go back in the Enterprise, and back into the Falcon, and back into the underground. Bit of backtracking, but that's okay. And you might wonder why we're taking this into the underground. Actually, there was a little house way down here that I'd never gone to yet, but it was always here. And this is just a remote little area off the side of everything. Oh, I need to read that name. Hold on, let's go back and read that. This is Coco the Smiths. Over here on the first floor. Hello! This is the home of the world's greatest blacksmith, Coco, Lally. Hey, Coco. Are you Coco? I assume you are. Lally, boss made this. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's got shuriken and also ninja, which are even more expensive. I'm gonna buy one of those. Very, very expensive, but I think it's definitely worth it. And then, hey, I'm not going to make another sword. I can't even find the legendary ore adamant. Well, lucky for you, partner. We got it right here for you. This, the adamant. As a token of my gratitude, I'll make your old sword into a great one. So we give him the legend sword that we were never able to sell at this point of the game. We've had it for a while now. But he's gonna go off and make a brand new sword out of it. Hey, how's it coming down there? It's done. Here's the sacred sword Excalibur. Very nice. So Cecil got a bit of an upgrade in terms of his weaponry. I like it. So in addition to getting Rydia, in addition to getting Rydia a new summon, Cecil's also getting some new equipment, because I think this is better than the Ogre. Oh yeah! Oh my god. 183. Talk about improvement. Alright, I think that's everything in the underground. All I want to do now is in the above ground world, so we're gonna head up there now. Heading back up. It was nice underground while we were there. But I'm gonna go back to Fabul actually first to see Yang and his wife. Here we are at Fabul. Now there was a whole thing earlier. It's a bit of a complicated business that I wish I could have shown off, but I didn't. Is that if you go to Yang's wife before we realize he's alive again at the whole Giant of Babel thing, then she's like, "Oh, Yang's unconscious somewhere." Wait. So first you need to go to the Sylvian Cave, see that he's unconscious, then you need to go back here to his wife, and she's like, "Oh, he's unconscious, have this pan to wake him up by hitting him with it." And then we would get the pan item, and then we'd be able to wake him up. And then she would be like, "Thanks for waking him up. Tell Yang to get well soon and fight with you." Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, maybe I did. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so yeah, there's this whole bit here. Yang's wife gets you to make him wake up, and she thanks you by giving you a spoon, which is an item you can throw with edge, and it's the best item you can throw with edge, does the most damage of anything. But I missed my chance, because I didn't do this whole bit. My bad, my bad. I shouldn't have saved all this extra stuff for the last part, but there's one last thing I want to do before I end the episode, and that's back actually at Baron, the original starting town of the game. First of all, I want to check up on Sid's daughter. I mean, he's been off doing all sorts of stuff while she's just been left home alone here. Is my father still making airships? He was, and then we saw him in the battle, but we haven't seen him since. Anyway, we want to go into the Castle Baron here. Yeah, doesn't this just seem like a completely different game from when we're walking around on the moon trying to save our brother Golbez from all this weird stuff going on? I don't know. Anyway, we can go down the staircase here. Or no, not the staircase. What am I saying? We gotta go... Where do we gotta go? There's some secret area somewhere. Hey, fellas. We'll post guard here. I know there's something wrong about the king, but I didn't want to lose my life. I mean, yeah, is there just nobody on the throne now? Is nobody in charge of anything? Alright. It seems so last minute how a lot of the characters were like, oh, they're alive again, like with Yang and Palom and Porum and everything. And it doesn't seem like it makes any impact, because, I mean, Palom and Porum aren't here, or in Mysidia, I don't think. And, like, Yang, he's not with his wife, he's just off somewhere, I guess. Ooh, hello. This leads to a secret area with some chests. Interesting. There are two conditions. Either I wish they did more with the world after everyone was confirmed to be alive, so you could maybe switch them out of your party, or at least see them in their homes again. Or I wish they just didn't bring them back at all. But that would maybe be a little dark. Now, going down this staircase here, we have some more pots. Ooh, an elixir. Very nice. And then we have this long hallway here, leading to some kind of basement. Basement, second floor. And as we go along here, there's a throne. Welcome back. Oh, it's the king. Your Majesty, don't be sad. The monster got me, but I have gained the eternal powers to help you. The Caller of Mist can summon me whenever you please, but first I must test you. So the king, he died, but he's now a monster that we can call after we beat him here. Also, his name is Odin. He's a summon from throughout the series. He appeared in 3, I believe. He's really strong, possibly the best summon in the game, so we need to not hold back and do everything we can to beat him here. In fact, you know what? I'm actually going to dart one of our smaller swords at him. Yeah, let's throw this short sword here. Let's call Sylph to do damage and heal us at the same time. Oh, let's cure us up. Let's just keep hitting it with Cecil. That's all he's really been doing for a while now. There we go, look at that. Such a useful summon. Let's keep darting. Look at that legend Excalibur sword. I was getting my swords confused. Keep hitting him with all the stuff we can. Do a jump. Look at that, it's another 1,000 damage there from edge, very nice. Let's do virus spell. Hurry it up, everybody. Please. 1,700 more. I put a wall up, but I don't think it'll mean much of anything. He's doing his incredible, powerful slice. Jump out of there, Kane. He's charging up a really powerful attack that I'm a bit worried about. Kane, I hope you can get out of here fast enough. Let's do an Ice 3. Let's, Berserk. Edge. Oh, when's he gonna do it? No, here it comes! Ah! Oh, God. Okay, yeah, that attack hurt so much of our party, so much. It's just down to Kane now. Kane, you think you could revive, Rosa real quick? There we go. Get Rosa back. He can still hit Rosa, which is bad. He's charging it up again. Oh, God. Kane, jump again. You're our best chance at this fight, because he can one-shot everybody. Rosa, heal yourself. Well, I don't think it'll mean much. No, he went first before our jump! Shit. Oh, when was the last time we saved? I think it was a little while. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't have a I undid everything I did this episode. Okay, well, at the very least, we know what we have to do. I'm just gonna do it all again off-screen, and I'll do a bit of grinding before the end, too. Because pretty much at this point in the game, that's everything. We've seen everything now, up until the final dungeon, the final boss. So you guys know what's coming next. But in the meantime, I need to get back to where I was, because that's my bad for not saving. We'll get back to where I was, I'll take care of it, don't you worry. And, I'll be back next time for the finale. Maybe finale? Probably finale of Final Fantasy IV. We'll see.